Hello everybody, welcome back to Southern Blessed Homestead. I'm Mac, and this is going to be the last video, I believe, right before Patty's big garden tour that we've already filmed, but I needed to get caught up on the videos and stuff, the clips I took to kind of bring it up to date. And anyway, so that's where we're at. Still working, man. It's hot. We're under extreme heat advisory today. As you can tell, I'm soaking wet. That's what I feel. That's how I feel right now, like poop. And my poop emoji. All right, hope you enjoy this video. So our 10 blackberry plants are doing really good. We potted them because they were bare root. We had to get them planted, and my orchard wasn't ready for them yet. So we put them in here, let the roots grow a little bit more and get established, and by then we'll have a place to put them permanent. And I'm telling you what, this garden is just growing like crazy. But I wanted to show y'all our asparagus. We had like 24 asparagus plants, and we've put them in the garden in various areas, and they are doing good. This whole row, they're all the way down there, all the way, and they're coming up and doing good. And I'm gonna make them a place too, in a different area that's just for them. And but those were bare root also, and they needed to get in the ground. So Patti just went ahead and planted them, and they are doing really well there. We've got some more that we planted over here in between the raspberries. And sad to say, the raspberries aren't doing good at all. There's one of the asparagus, and some of the raspberries were in here, and I'm hoping that they will come up from the ground, from the roots, because everything above ground is dead. There's another asparagus, and it ain't looking good. We need to weed, but I'm hoping that down there in the roots, we're just gonna let them go, and I'm hoping that down there in the roots, and another one that they're gonna come up from that. I'm hoping. And so far, there's another asparagus. Asparagus did really well. I think I've got some purple giant, or whatever they're called. Two bunches of purple asparagus, and then I think what was the other one, Patty? Mary Washington or something like that. Forgot what I ordered. So anyway, yeah, I am hoping those raspberries will come up from the root. And I'm not gonna hold my breath because it is not looking good at all. There's another asparagus. But now this one down here, I think it's gonna make it. It doesn't look like much, but it's green and doing good. So hopefully there's some more of our asparagus. So anyway, I'm getting ready to do this. I'll finish burning this, and that down there, that little strip, and Patty, we're gonna rake this, clean this out to be ready to go. Patty's, see back there getting it. Get it, girl, get it. Get it, girl, get it. What you doing? Weeding? Yeah, the weeds are insane, as you just saw that one row. It's crazy, but yeah, the rain, we're just trying to work in between rain days and stuff, and oh man, it's crazy. Look at that hard-working woman. Look at that hard-working woman. Looks like she's making a slip and slide. Hey, that'd be a great slip and slide, Patty. Slip and slide. Put some water and some baby oil on it.
No, because it's permeable. It's go right there.
So this is what I had finished burning the other night and raked up. So she's already got this down. There. She's working on this row. There. Man, it's looking good. Boy, that row's a lot narrower, ain't it? Let's come down here. We can hear her talk. We got microphones. I keep forgetting to wear them. Our son got us some. I think he got them for us for our anniversary or Christmas, but it actually goes to my iPhone. You plug it into the port where you charge it, and then we each wear a microphone, and we've tested them and they work great, but I keep forgetting them. Man, it looks good. Yeah, that row's a whole lot more narrower. How are you just gonna leave it up like that? You're not gonna fold it in, or?
I'm probably gonna staple it to the board.
Oh, yeah. Maybe stuff won't grow up in between there. Man, I guess my next project is burning all this mess. I might start on that tomorrow, unless you want me to do something else. Maybe that side over there, finish that over there. Or actually, no, I gotta burn that row. Yep. And we gotta do that one. That's the last row we got. Well, except for this, we need to clean this down through here, so we're almost there. Man, look at this. It's almost the last row we got. We got that one. We've only got one more. In fact, she's done that one there too. The other one is right on the other side of this bed, which you can see I'll burn a little bit to make some room. So man, we're so close. We are so close to being done with all this ground cover. I think Patty's finishing up this last section. I thought you already did this. What happened? What in the world?
Well, this a safety precaution. In order to cut this stuff, you have to burn it so it doesn't fray.
With your little torch.
So I burn it with a little torch that I have.
Oh no.
I burnt it and cut it, and I had it laying here, and I started on the other end, and then I was doing stuff, and I looked up, and all this was open, and I saw it just was being eaten, melted away. It was still on hot, and it kept melting until it melted.
Oh wow.
All this.
Man, it even burnt that big thick rubber mat.
Yep.
I mean, that's some pretty thick. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, and it went into that. Oh
yeah,
man.
So I got to recover this and redo that. Yeah, so when you use this ground cover and you burn it, make sure that it's completely out before you walk away.
Oh my goodness. Well, a little setback.
Yep.
But she's working on that. Oh my goodness. Kind of a waste of fabric, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, it was just slowly melting away, and I didn't even know it.
Good thing you noticed it. It would have met you halfway.
It would have.
So I did a little bit over here. She cleaned up this road and ripped all the old stuff out, which we've got this stuff laying everywhere. I've got trash bags. I gotta pick all this up, but she's cleaned this, so I'm fixing to rake down in here and smooth it, and she's going to finish this last row. And this morning I burnt a big wide section over here to give us some room, so once she lays it down, I'll have room to come back and burn without being near the ground fabric. So we're going to we got our grandkids. We're going to go pick them up tomorrow, and we'll have them for a week, and they love using that torch, so I'm gonna let them have turns on the dragon, using it and burning some of this out. And I'll have the garden hose out here and manning it just in case, because that actually caught fire. I wasn't expecting that, but it was still kind of wet in here from all the rain we had, so it didn't even really hardly blaze up. But yeah, we're gonna let them probably do some burning in here, and hopefully we will have this done this week, and that'll be awesome. So it is coming along. Yeah, see, there's a huge pile of old stuff I gotta get out. I already started a trash bag there. Oh, I left my gloves out here. And so yeah, I gotta pick all that up too. So Oh my goodness, we're slowly getting there. And I think once we get all this cleaned up, I think I'm gonna burn this fence line too, because there's nothing there. It's just weeds and stuff. So I'm gonna burn it out, clean that, and maybe try to get those trees down because they're in the way. Because we want to burn that line. I'll have to take that orange, that's orange netting, plastic. I'll have to take it out. The rest is metal, so but that plastic will melt. That'll be a mess. So anyway, a lot of work still going on, but man, it is looking good. Oh my goodness, it is looking so beautiful. The garden is doing great. We've got some little tomatoes on the vine and corn. That's our, we call that our Danny corn, because we got that from Danny at Deep South Homestead. But man, it's looking pretty. Everything's looking great. Look at those two little cuties. They're kind of wild. They probably won't let me get too close. Hey, kitty. Nope, there to go. Hey, hey, Mr. Orange. How you doing this morning? You doing okay? You protecting everything? That's a really sweet rooster right there. That's the best rooster we've ever had. Doesn't have a mean bone in his body. And then there's the escape artist. These two, they always get out. They always get out early in the morning and they come over and they eat cat food. We got cats everywhere. Look, there's one in there. There's one in there. Somewhere in there. And Flash over here goes nuts trying to get them. Get them, Flash. Get them cats. We got cats everywhere. So Patty's got a lot of onions in here. She's over there working over there. Patty, how many onions did we harvest? Because I know we planted like 400 or 500 or more.
I don't know. I didn't count them.
So it's probably, they probably all did, probably every one of them almost, huh? We might have lost a few, but yeah, it's probably around 400 or 500 onions that we got. This is just the ones out here. She's got like 3 or 4 of these flat, something kind of like that, but it's a tray that they're all up under her bed in the house, drying out. We were running out of places to put them. So yeah, we probably got a good 400 or 500. Some of these did really well. I mean, some of these are really huge. At least, I mean, to us that's huge for growing. I mean, I know you can buy them bigger in the store, but to grow one, man, that's a nice onion. So they did really good. Had a really nice harvest of those. She still has some stuff here. I don't know what I guess I don't know what she's gonna do with those.
Watermelon, cantaloupe.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep, gotta get them in the ground.
Watermelon and cantaloupe. Gotta get them in the ground, she said. Oh, Patty's not in the garden. She's next to her greenhouse. Are you pulling weeds? Oh wow.
Harvesting peppermint.
You cleared a nice path. It don't take long for that crap to grow over, does it? Man, it was a jungle.
Yeah, it's just mostly peppermint.
Wow, this tomato plant's loaded with tomatoes. What kind of, did you say, you said that was a really old,
yeah,
a really old
giant crimson something. I forgot the name of it.
Really old plant.
Like, sorry.
Or something.
Yeah,
oh look, hey, we got a little strawberry. Oh, yeah, man. Just, okay, look at that. Just look out there. I mean, the tomato plants, look how tall them tomato plants are. And the corn. Man, like I said, I haven't been here. Today is, well, I haven't been here because I was out of town taking the grandkids. So Friday's there. Yeah, 6 days I haven't been here. And I'm telling you what, it don't even look the same. It's amazing. Those plants have just taken off. It's crazy how much they have grown in 6 days. Wow. We're loaded down with a bunch of little cherry tomatoes there. I gotta show y'all something over here real quick. Tell you a funny story. So, you know, in my last few videos, I've always talked about this big patch over here. We gotta burn it and burn it. Well, last week we had the grandkids, and I got them out here with the torch because they love using that torch. So I was letting them course, I had the water hose out here and everything, and I was letting them burn. Everything was going good, and it got to going back in there and kind of flared up. It hit a dead spot. So man, it was really flaring up. So I had the water hose out, and I'm watering it and everything, and the water all of a sudden just goes and just stopped. No water whatsoever. So I'm freaking out. I'm going, what happened to the water? And the only time it does that, the electricity goes out. So I run up to the house, I'm checking on hoses, I run up to the house, and man, you know, it's kind of flaming up. Yeah, I was getting kind of scared because the wind was kind of blowing a little bit. I just didn't want it to take over, you know, because I like to, you know, burn safely. And went up there, power was out. That's our creek right there, and a tree had fallen over just right across the creek, across the road, took the power out. And luckily, so I grabbed a rake and a shovel, come running back out here, and luckily the fire had died down. It was just died down to nothing. So since I didn't have any water, we quit burning, and I put everything out. But man, it kind of freaked me out a little bit when you have a blaze blazing up and your water goes out. I was like, no. I tell you what, I just can't get over how much this garden has grown. We still got to like weed all that out. I don't even think we have anything planted in that row. Oh no, I can't remember. No, I think we have some raspberries and a couple of other things in there, asparagus. But yeah, it don't take long for grass to take over. But yeah, it's looking really, really good. But if you're just now seeing this video, go back and watch our last video. You'll see the difference. I'm doing all these videos, this transformation since we started in spring, and the transformation of this garden is just it's amazing. Patti has done a lot of work, put all this ground cover down. Beautiful. Just love it. Beautiful. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He's Flash a good boy. We put, he was at the Borders. We boarded him for a couple of days this past weekend. He got a bath. He got his nails done. He got to be around other dogs, and he had a great time. He was kind of scared at first because when he went in there, a couple of the owner's dogs, they were in there and they were yapping and everything. He was kind of scared, but boy, we couldn't drag him away. He just totally ignored us. It's like he totally forgot about us. He didn't even want to leave. But he's back in his routine, chasing cats and stuff. Ain't that right, Flash? You have a good time? You have a good time at the Borders with those other dogs? Yeah. Oh, he's silly. Okay, babe, I'm coming. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, you're getting into those potatoes? Yeah.
I don't remember the exact date I planted these, but one sure sign is when either they're done or they're not doing anything, is that the plant is dead.
And so we figured they're ready if the plant's dead.
Yeah. Well, there's still one right here. I actually planted a whole bunch of them in here, sprouted ones, because I didn't have no place to put them. So I just went ahead and put them in here.
So we have great expectations to having
so we may have a bunch of tiny little things that we can replant. Like right here.
Or
yeah. Because there was too many in here.
Well, how are you gonna get them out? What are you gonna do? You gonna like tip it over, or?
No, I'm gonna dig them out.
Oh.
They're little tiny ones.
Oh wow. I see one under there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just getting this plant out of the way. This is mostly
what's real
rabbit manure, so
loose. Some real loose. That's some nice soil in there.
Yeah, it's mostly rabbit manure. I just dumped it all in here.
It looks like it's got a little sand, like it's kind of sandy a little.
Yeah. Not our tip.
We had to get a wagon. The potato haul was so big, we had to get a wagon. This was an experiment. She had some leftover ones and I just threw them in there.
Now I can plant something else in here.
Yep, I can plant something else in there and try it again.
Yeah, it's good soil.
Yeah.
It's full of fertilizer from the rabbits.
Man, it is. That's a really, I wish all of our beds looked that good.
Yeah.
Man.
The only bad thing about it is it's dry.
Yeah.
You need to put like a mulch over on top of it.
Yeah.
To keep it from drying out. Plus it's a black bag and during the summer it just absorbs the heat.
We are
in a heat wave right now.
Look at these pretty flowers. What are these? You keep
Bee balm.
Bee balm. You tell me that all the time and I forget. We got some pretty flowers over there.
Yeah, I gotta replant them too because
man, we got flowers everywhere. Got flowers over there. We had the grandkids last week, so they got their slip and slide out there. And got their pool over here, so.
we got Egyptian walking onions. If anybody needs any, let me know.
Yep. That's what that is, ain't it, right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that. And then I've got shrubs out there.
All right, so getting ready to get this burned out here because it's starting to take back over. We cleaned out all these big old bush things. I forgot what they were called, but fixed to clean that out down through there. And hopefully we're going to get a bed in there or something. I'm not sure what. We keep changing our minds, so I'm not sure what Patty's going to do with this, but she wants it cleaned out, so.
Cantaloupe.
Oh, cantaloupe. Is that where you're putting the cantaloupe?
Yep.
Okay. Cantaloupe are going in here, so I got to get all this cleaned out and burned out and cleaned up. But man, I'm telling you, all the flowers, everything, this garden, this is probably the prettiest garden we've had in a while. That's no lie. We've kind of struggled in the past, but man, it is just beautiful. It's a beautiful garden. I don't care if I say so myself. Patty has done a lot of work in here. I give her all the credit. All I've done was just some manual labor, whatever she wanted, but there she is, the hero. So I got all this burned here. And all that's been pulled, it's dead. But we're gonna rake all this, flatten it out, and then Patty's gonna put ground cover over the whole thing, and then holes where she wants to plant her cantaloupes. So hopefully I'll keep all the weeds down. We'll put the ground cover down and then just put the cantaloupes and the holes where she wants them. So, man, that took a while to burn that. It was pretty thick, but let me take you over here and I am flat wore out. I think it's about 8 o'clock. I got to go do the animals, and Patty's still finishing up the last row of watering. I got quite a bit done over here, cleaning this mess out. Got all that burned all the way down, so I got a pretty good wide path. I've got some plastic over there I got to drag up. It's just laying there. I've already pulled it up, so you can see it in there. I've got to drag it out and then finish burning the rest of this. And but got quite a bit done. I think I've been burning for what, Patty? 4 hours or more. Yeah. I am exhausted. You look tired too. Yeah. Nice, hot, and sweaty.
Yep.
So, alrighty. Well, we're gonna go for now. Anything you want to say?
Hornworms have hit.
Oh yeah, how many have you found today already?
Probably about
4 or 5?
8.
8? Oh wow.
There's 4 huge ones in a bucket over there. I'm gonna give the chickens.
Give them to the chickens.
Yep.
Alrighty. Here's these big, look at them big old worms. There's 3 of them in there. Man, things are huge. And they have really been tearing the plants up. Man. Yay, finally got this end over here done. Man, that was a chore from beginning to end, getting all those weeds burned out and cleared out and leveled. And so we just planted a bunch of some cantaloupes and watermelons down through there. But boy, it sure does look a whole lot better. And got a few things in here. Patty's gonna do a complete garden video here pretty soon. So I'm working on getting all this trash picked up. This was from the old ground cover. Getting that all taken out here, moving all this, and finish raking this plastic out of here. You can see where I've already started. And I got a good bit burned. So I got to get all this plastic out so I can burn on up to the fence. And so yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Got quite a bit done. Looks a whole lot better than what it did. And I might have come out here too early. It's about 4 o'clock and I swear I'm already drenched in sweat. Pretty rough. So about a week ago, I had a little accident. Flash, we normally hook him up on a runner, and went up the door, he shot out. And he always chases the cats, and so I was trying to catch him. He ran by me. He ran across this tarp that was on the ground, and I went to grab him, and my foot got caught up in the tarp, and I fell forward with all my weight on this finger right into the air conditioner system. Lord have mercy. It took the front part of my finger, it went up over the back knuckle here. So it was, I can't even do it holding it, but I can't do it. But anyway, it like dislocated it. The first part of the finger went up and over the back part of the knuckle. The knuckle went under it, so it was overlapping. And I'll put some pictures up to show you, but it was bad enough, but it probably wouldn't have been as bad. But that finger has been a bad finger my whole life. When I was a teenager, I played basketball a lot, jammed it a lot, till finally the knuckle up under here would pop out, and it was kind of like a little party favor. I could just like, hey, look at this, and it'd pop out, and I'd pop it back in. And went to the doctor. They operated on it, took a ligament or a tendon, brought it over to help hold that in, and pinned it and all that kind of crap. And after it healed up, it was about 6 months later, I forgot to tape it up. I always taped it up or taped it to the other finger, and I forgot. And playing basketball, that ball hit it. Oh my Lord have mercy, golly, I can still feel that pain. And it popped it back out, all the surgery and everything. So my whole life it's been like that. So, but this time, instead of popping out, the two bones, it just went over top each other the opposite way. And yeah, it was pretty bad. And went to the ER, took x-rays. They chopped my finger up above it, and it didn't do any good at all. He jerked on it, and I yelled and kicked and came up off the table. But so anyway, swelling's down a lot, and I can almost close it. My doctor is going to set me up with the orthopedic doctor to have them look at it. And be honest with you, I don't know. I doubt they can do anything with it. I don't know, but I'm gonna have them look at it and see what they say. And it's still swollen up a little bit, and it has been bothering me today for some reason. But anyway, so if you see me in the video, like, that's what happened, that's the story. And so there you go. So man, I'm telling you what, my shirt, it's horrible. It is terrible out here. And I mean, it's like 7 o'clock at night. But yeah, Patti will do a complete garden tour here pretty soon. Got a couple of videos I'll need to upload to get caught up. And then once I do that, we'll go around and show you everything she's gotten, how beautiful the place is. And so appreciate y'all hanging with us, and hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's free, don't cost nothing. It keep you updated on when we post videos. Hope y'all have a southern blessed day.